welcome back. So today we're going to look at digging deeper into our conditional statements in JavaScript. So before I get started, now as you can see, this is I download new Komodo IDE 11, which is not edit anymore. So IDE stands for integrated integrated development environment. So basically support like many more features, like it can also allow me to debug, project tool help, file edit, and I can push this using Git, which it will have another brand tutorial on Git, and it just support more features. And I just find out that I can actually have console here, which is really cool. And I have syntax checking. Alright, so that is this. So let me quick rename my file really quick so we can get started. I'm gonna rename this to switch. Alright. So recall from last video, which is I recommend you watch if you didn't watch it yet. So we learned basic conditional statement in JavaScript, such as syntax, comparison, one equal sign, double equal sign, triple equal sign, the difference between them, if else, if else statement. And today we'll learn switch statement, and we're gonna get some user input. So let's take a look on switch statement. Let me just create a script tag. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a variable called fruit. And my favorite fruit is apple. Favorite fruit is apple. So I'm just gonna put apple right there. And here's what I'm gonna do. Switch fruit. I'm gonna explain everything later. So switch fruit case apple gonna be alert. Let's just do this. Okay, let me change. Just say switch. Okay, gonna delete this alert. I didn't saw. Oh God. And yeah, as you can see now, the screen is live. So you can see our code on live, and this is for totally for free. And I'm gonna say console.log, and I can see the console star right there. So I'm just gonna say I love apple. Break case orange. Let's just say console.log orange is fine. I'm just gonna change it to apple is my favorite fruit. Orange is fine. Break and case default. I'm gonna say not case anymore. I'm just gonna say default and alert. I'm gonna say fruit plus is fine. It's okay. Healthy. Alright. So, and semicolon. Alright. So take a look at this code. It may look really cryptic at this moment, because actually, in fact, it is cryptic. But, well, it turns out that there's actually one programming language that's actually really similar to this, and it is Python. So if you have Python previous experience before you see, hey, the colon, right? You never see this in JavaScript. It should be a new feature introduced in ES6. And break and case and default, and so if you take a look at that, it's really similar to Python because that's how you I think that's how you use a conditional statement, maybe not parenthesis. JavaScript, Python had lots of difference in terms of syntax, but this I think it should be the most close one. That's the most similar one. All right. So what do you think will happen if I rerun this? So if I rerun this and okay, maybe it turns out I'm still confused on log. It's log everything. Now you can see that apple is my favorite fruit. It logged multiple times because now the fruit is apple, right? And this is just gonna print this switch function takes one parameter, which is a variable you're gonna using. I'm just gonna plug this variable in and gonna say case. If the input is the variable fruit is apple, console.log this. And it turns out I type apple. So if I type orange and orange is okay. Isn't this supposed to console.log? Okay. As you can see now, the console.log is saying orange is healthy, and I change to another fruit called banana, and you can see banana is okay. So it took cases. So like it's just same saying like if fruit triple equal to string apple, console.log this. If case, if fruit triple equal to orange, console.log orange, or else, just do console.log fruit is okay. And you also need a break to show that you complete this case. Alright, so yep, that's a basic syntax of our JavaScript switch function, which is a little bit like Python, as I was saying. So let's take a look on another switch. So I'm just gonna create a new. I'm gonna say doc type HTML slash HTML save desktop JavaScript condition 2 switch 2 switch 1.html. I'm gonna name it to switch 0. So head tag, because we are not using that, so let's use body and script. Alright, and they're gonna live view it just to make sure it's running. I'm just gonna do h1 new switch function. Alright, so let's take a look. This time I'm gonna do something different, but similar in spirit. So just gonna say var num1 equal to 17. So 17, and gonna use switch true. Gonna say console.log the number is less than 20. Wait. case. So case number 1 smaller than 20. I'm gonna say this break. Case number 1 smaller than number 1 greater than equal to 20. And number 1 smaller or equal to 100. That is true. I'm gonna say console.log is somewhere between 20 and 100. And by the way, this is an example from our ebook. And case, I'm just gonna use default. I'm gonna say console.log. The number is negative or more than 100. So now you can see there's actually 2 console.log because I didn't close this tab. And now you can see the number is less than 20 because this code gets executed because 17 is smaller than 20. And if I type 50, you can see the number is somewhere between 20 and 100 if I type -1. And the number is less than 20, which is true. Actually, I could get rid of this because more than 100. The number is more than 100. So if we check it, just have a randomly large number. Yep, the number is large, more than 100. Good. So that's how switch work, and you can see now I just want to show you that it actually can take care about expression also. So why do I type true here instead of the variable itself? Well, as you can see, we compare these two. I type variable and just take case apple, but you still need parentheses if you want to render expression. So I just use true, which just means if this statement is true, which is true is always true, which means this statement gonna run every single time. And if the case is number 1 smaller than 20, do this console log, and after that break it, which is me just basically end this, or case number 1 is greater than or equal to 20, and recall this 2 hyphens means and number 1 is smaller than or equal to 100, console.log the number is somewhere between 20 and 100, breaks that, and if is greater than 100, we just use default console.log, the number is more than 100. Alright? But so far, everything we did is actually just hard code. All the maybe 7 videos we did so far are just hard code value. So like I just hard code this number 1. I didn't actually get the value of number 1. So I'm gonna introduce you to this. Let me rename this really quick. Switch 0. And I'm gonna call this doc type HTML/HTML. Save it. Close this tab. And I'm gonna save this. Desktop, JavaScript, addition. I'm gonna say prompt. Just gonna say input 0.html. So we're gonna learn how to get user input now. Alright, instead of hard code our values. So how can we do that? Well, we're not gonna go into the form yet, because form is a little bit complicated than this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna create a prompt. Recall from the video 2, I think, you learn how to create a text box via prompt box. So you can create a text box, which the user can type the value in. So just for a demonstration, I'm just gonna say prompt. Oh, sorry, script. Script prompt. This is an example prompt. And if I save this really quick, and if I put it on my live, and you can see this is an example prompt, and I can type something into here. Alright. Alright. That's how the input one. That's all on input one. We just do a quick review on prompt. So let me copy. And I'm gonna say input 1 this time. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get the value of the prompt. It turns out it's really easy to do that because you basically just create a variable. I'm just gonna call variable result. Go to this. And recall you can now use prompt as your you can now use your prompt as your variable name because it's a reserved word. And here is the problem then. So how can I use it? Because I need to use the result that user provide to me. So actually, I'm just gonna say name. Enter your name here. So here's what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna try to type in my console really quick. Var name. Go to prompt. Enter your name. And I want to say what's the value it gives back to me. So I'm gonna say my name, Dev with me, and after I type enter, okay, it's not working as I intended to be, but it's just gonna show Dev with me as a string. But I want to validate this a little bit, so I can do this if if name triple equal to no. I forget did I cover this in last video or not. This simple means or username to empty string, which is me user does not type anything. And recall triple equal sign means triple equal sign means it must have equal type and also equal value. And I'm gonna type console.log hello random nameless person nameless person else. Oh, sorry, that's not the correct way to do that. Else, I'm gonna say console.log hello, gonna plus, which is just username and this. So here's what's gonna happen after I run this. Alright, let's save it, and I want to view it. Now you can see it's asked me to enter a name here. Just gonna say, okay, that is me. And take a look at right here, and it showed nothing. Why? Why it showed nothing? Oh, sorry. My variable name. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna say that is me. Sorry for the mistake. Just gonna click OK. And indeed, it said hello, Dev with me. It's not supposed to say hello. No, so. Okay, saying hello, that is me, but it's supposed to not say hello, no. Sorry. Try that again. Okay, let's print out nothing. I'm just gonna try that again because it should be working. If I just press OK, okay, nothing showed up. Okay, maybe that's just some default setting of the IDE. And so that's it. Oh, okay, find out item username again. That's a variable, that's a book. Well, so let's try that again. If it's equal to empty string, now here we go. Hello, random nameless person. Alright. Okay, that's enough. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna cover in this tutorial. And I want you to think a little bit on how can we use switch to display this script. And I hope you can comment your code on the comment below. And thank you very much for watching this video.